Stay with me for a moment. Because today's story isn't about speed or luxury or success, it's about the exact moment everything ended. At one point, more than 1,300 car manufacturers existed around the world. Most of them are gone now, erased from showrooms, memory, and conversation. And every single one of them ended the same way, with one final car rolling off the production line, knowing there would never be another. Some of those cars were revolutionary, some were painfully ordinary, but all of them were endings. Let's go back to where it started. The 1950s, post-war America, optimism everywhere. Anyone with an idea and a garage believed they could change the world. One man truly thought he could. His name was Preston Tucker. He didn't want to compete with Detroit, he wanted to expose it. The Tucker 48 arrived with ideas that scared the industry. A rear-mounted engine, advanced safety features, even a center headlight that turned with the wheels. But innovation moves faster than money, and much faster than politics. By 1949, only 51 cars had been built. The last Tucker left the factory quietly. Not because it failed, but because it was never allowed to survive. Next came Frazier, a car built for calm people in a loud decade. Smooth lines, comfortable rides, no flash. The final Frazier Manhattan rolled out in 1951, and that was the problem. While the market chased chrome and horsepower, Frazier whispered. And whispers don't survive revolutions. The brand didn't crash, it simply disappeared. Now, the 1960s. A decade of bold design and brutal consequences. DeSoto learned that the hard way. Once a proud Chrysler name, DeSoto found itself trapped. Too expensive to be cheap, too plain to be luxury. In 1961, the final DeSoto was built. No farewell, no headlines, just silence. Then there was Borgward. European elegance, strong demand, and rapid expansion. Too rapid. The Borgward Isabella was admired everywhere, but behind the scenes the company was bleeding money. In 1963, production stopped almost overnight. One day the factory was alive. The next, empty. Then came the 1970s. Oil shortages changed everything. Big engines became liabilities. Efficiency became survival. AMC tried to adapt. The Gremlin wasn't pretty, it wasn't fast, but it was affordable, simple, and honest. For a moment, that was enough. But by 1978, AMC's independence was gone. The final Gremlin didn't mark innovation, it marked surrender. Checker Motors refused to change at all. The Checker Marathon rolled off the line in 1982, looking almost identical to cars built decades earlier. It didn't evolve, because it didn't have to, until suddenly it did, and it was too late. The 1980s didn't forgive uniqueness, they rewarded scale. Saab believed intelligence mattered more than image. Aircraft-inspired design, safety first, engineering over marketing. The final independent Saab rolled out quietly, brilliant, different, already obsolete in a world-chasing status. Then came Yugo, cheap, mocked, unforgettable. The last Yugo sold in America wasn't supposed to be historic, but it became a warning. Because cutting costs can only go so far before trust disappears entirely. The 1990s erased brands slowly. Geo never truly existed. It was a badge, not a belief. The final Geo Metro vanished in 1997. No goodbye, no nostalgia. Just an empty space where a logo used to be. By the 2000s, endings became polite, controlled, strategic. Saturn was different from day one. No haggling, friendly dealers, a human approach to selling cars. People loved it, but spreadsheets didn't. The final Saturn Aura was built in 2010, a decent sedan, and the end of a beautiful idea. Pontiac followed soon after, once loud, once rebellious, once unforgettable. The final Pontiac was the G6, not a muscle car, not a legend. Just a regular sedan carrying decades of history on its shoulders. When it ended, the lights went out for good. These cars weren't just machines, they were last words. Some brands fought until the end, others faded quietly, and the last car is never the greatest one. It's simply the one that remains when the factory doors close forever. If you've ever seen these cars on the road, in a driveway, or in an old photograph, then this story belongs to you too. If you enjoyed this journey, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves cars. And next time, we'll explore the brands that came within inches of survival, but still didn't make it. See you next time.